2, negative 3, 2, 2, negative 1, and negative 1, negative 4. So I'm going to try to go ahead here and find them. Let's see. 4, 2 as A. That could be right about here. That works. This won't work for A. This won't work for A. And this won't work for A. Because 4, 2 is over in that quadrant. That has to be A. And then B as negative 3, 2. That's correct. C is 2, negative 1. That could work. And D is negative 1, negative 4. That could work too. That's in the right quadrant. That's our answer. Now we're asked to plot the other 4 points, 0, 2 for E. Well, this is wrong. It needs to be a positive 2 up. So that's correct. This is wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. Once again, there's only one that could be correct. 0, negative 7 for F. That's correct. 8, 0 for G. That's correct. And negative 8, 0 for H. That's also correct. All right, all the other points check out as well. Let's determine whether, number 2 here, let's determine whether 0, 1 is a solution to 2x minus 9y equals 12. So that's 2 times 0 minus 9 times 1 is equal to 12. Negative 9 is not 12. Is it a solution? No. Graph y is equal to x plus 1 and identify the y-intercept. Well, for the y-intercept, we're going to put 0 in for x and get y is equal to 0 plus 1. So the y-intercept is 0, 1. There's 0, 1. And we could find some other points like when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 3. So 1, 2, 3. That's about right there. And we can just kind of graph that line. Great. Find the x-intercept and the y-intercept. When x is equal to 0, we get 0 plus 5y is equal to 30. Y is equal to 6. So that's 0, 6. Work right here. When y is equal to 0, we get 6x plus 0 is equal to 30. X is equal to 5, so that's 5, 0. So the y-intercept, the one where y is a number, is 0, 6. The x-intercept is 5, 0. Great. Graph the equation by plotting points. Y is equal to negative 3. Well, x can be whatever. Y just has to be negative 3. That's a horizontal line. So remember, horizontal and vertical lines. 6. Find the slope if it exists. Well, we can go ahead and we can take negative 4 minus 2, negative 6, divide that by 2 minus a negative 2, and get 4. So negative 3 over 2 is our slope. Or we can count our way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That was down 6. And then over 1, 2, 3, 4, over 4, right, 4. That gets us the same slope. Number 7, find the slope given the points. Negative 7 minus a negative 4 over 4 minus a negative 4. So that's negative 3 over 8. That's our slope. Find the slope of this line. I'm going to rewrite the line here, number 8. Y is equal to 6 minus 7x. Let's rewrite that as y is equal to negative 7x plus 6. Get that x coordinate, or x term first. That's m. That's my slope, negative 7. Okay, so then for this one right here, number 9, I'm going to take 5x is equal to 3y plus 10, maybe rewrite that to be 3y plus 10 is equal to 5x, and get it into this form to find the slope. So 3y is equal to 5x minus 10. Y is equal to, divide by 3, divide by, that's 5/3 x minus 10/3. My slope is 5 divided by 3. My y-intercept is 0, negative 10 divided by 3. Find an equation of the line containing the points 0, 6, and 1, 2. I'm going to start with the slope. 2 minus 6 over 1 minus 0. That's negative 4 over 1, or negative 4. Now I'm going to say, well, y is equal to mx plus b for a specific y and x. And actually, I'm going to use y2 because I like the numbers 1 and 2. I'm going to substitute that. So 2 is equal to a negative 4 times 1 plus b. So that's 2 is equal to negative 4 plus b. 6 is equal to b. So that gets me the equation y is equal to negative 4x plus 6, which I'll have you note, this right here, that's the y-intercept. That's 0, b. So we were actually given b, and we could have done that, but I just wanted to do it this way as practice. Find an equation of the line that contains the given pair of points. This is what we just did. We're going to find the slope, negative 6 over 2, negative 3. We're going to put in a value for y and a value for x to find b. 1 is equal to negative 3 times a negative 10 plus b. 1 is equal to 30 plus b. Negative 29 is equal to b. And we get our equation, y is equal to negative 3x minus 29. Okay, graph the line with the indicated slope and intercept. This is a little hard because our axes are so small here. But what we're going to do is we're going to start at, we're going to start at 0, 3 right here. And then we're going to go up 2 and over 5 to this point, which when I go up 2 is plus 2 there, and then over 5 is plus 5 to the x. This is 5, 5. And then I can do it again. Just as a nice little check, I should go up 2 over 5, and that'll take me to the point 10, 7. So kind of a flatter line. So 0, 3, about right there. 5, 5. Well, here's 4, 4, so that's about 5, 5, and 10, 7. I think I missed this one. Oh, 0, 3. I did negative 3. That's why. Aha, got it. And the same thing over here, except these numbers are a little bit nicer. So let's start at 0, 7. And then we're going to go down 5. That's our negative 5. Then over 6. And that'll take us to this point, which is, should be 6, 2. And then we're going to do it again. We're going to go down 5 and over 6, and that'll take us to this point, which is 12, negative 3. So start at 0, 7. Go over to 6, 2. End up at 12, 3, negative 3. And let's connect them. Looks good. Determine whether the lines are parallel. So y plus 2 is equal to 6x. I'm going to write this as y is equal to 6x minus 2, and this slope is 6. I'm going to take negative 6x minus y equals 1. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start off by changing all of the signs, because if I do that, then the sign of y will be positive. So we'll have 6x plus y is equal to 1. Now let's subtract 6x from both, equals negative 1, pardon me. We'll subtract 6x from both sides, so minus 6x minus 1. And this slope is negative 6, so no. The slope of this line is 6. The slope of this line is negative 6. Are they parallel? No. Determine if the equations are perpendicular. Once again, we're going to start with looking at the slope, and we can just read it off of here. This slope is a negative 1, and now we'll take x minus y equals negative 12. Change the signs here, negative plus plus. So minus x plus y equals 12. Y is equal to x plus 12. This slope is 1. And my first slope was negative 1. Let's multiply them together. We get a negative 1. Are they perpendicular? Yes. Slope is 1. This slope 1. And they're perpendicular. Perpendicular means they multiply to negative 1. Last, graph the inequality. X is greater than 5y. Let's rewrite this to be 5y is less than x, so y is less than 1/5 x. So we're going to start by graphing y is equal to 1/5 x with a dashed line. So it's going to go through 0, 0, and then it's going to go up 1 over 5. Up 1 over 5. And then we'll just dash our way over. And y needs to be less than. So if y is less than x, so a point right here like 2, negative 2. Let's say xy is equal to 2, negative 2. We'll get 2, negative 2 is less than 1/5 times 2. That's a true statement. That's true. And if I have something up here, y, so let's say this is the point, 0, 2. 2 is less than 1/5 times 0. 2 is not less than 0, so this is false. Bad. So we're going to shade over in here. And that's our solution. 17, same thing. X plus y is less than or equal to 5. Y is less than or equal to negative x plus 5. So I'm going to graph this line, which is going to go through 0, 5, and it's going to go over 1, down 1, right? Negative 1 for the slope, 0, 5, and then negative 1 for the slope, down, down, down. Oh wait, it needs to be a solid line, doesn't it? make a nice solid line here. Why is this one a solid line? Because it's less than or equal to. Okay, and I think we want y less, so I think we want over in here. Let's test 0, 0. 0 is less than or equal to 0 plus 5. Yeah, that checks out. And then we can test 4, 4. 4 is less than or equal to a negative 4 plus 5. There we go. That's our graph. That's our chapter 3 review. Great.